Yeah. So, yeah, one thing I want to talk about is sin. I don't know if you know what sin is. As far back as to what I believe from the Garden of Eden and the reason why God drove Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden, it was because of sin. We all know that, but we don't really know what this sin means. Because we all live in fear. Because our pastor told us in our churches that if you sin, you go to a fire, and people that did good will go to heaven. But deep down, we don't really know what this sin is and where this sin originated from, how it got into our DNA from time of Adam to now. So I really want to give a breakdown about it and what many people don't really know about what this sin is. So me, I believe what this sin is, you know, when you create, when the creation is made, or let's say when you create something for a purpose, you expect that thing to serve its purpose, right? You expect that thing to serve its purpose. Now I have a perfume. You see, I have a perfume. The name, it has a popular name called Rix, but that's not what I came for. This perfume now, I bought this perfume for a reason. To spray on myself and get some good scent. That is the real purpose of which I did it. Now, if I bought this perfume and brought it home and I put it on myself just as I did now, and I did not get it good result, or the purpose of which I did bought this perfume, what then become its fate? It means it has failed its purpose for which I bought it. And that is what sin is. Because there's a reason why God took his time to create the earth and created man as the last creation. You understand? So if man could not meet its purpose for which it was created, which is to take dominion over the earth, to have authority over the earth, then it has what it man has failed, and that is what is sin. That is how sin originated from our fathers. And now plenty of us now, because me, I'm a young guy, I would say very young, and plenty of us don't really know what this sin is. So that is where sin is. Sin was rebellion against Christ. Sorry, against God from the Garden of Eden. Because God told Adam and Eve not to touch, to eat of every fruit, but not to touch of a particular tree in the garden. But because they listened to the serpent, which is the Satan, and they did what? And they ate from the tree. They rebelled against God. You understand? So, but God did not end there. It was still, God never fails and God never changes. In all everything in this world, in heaven, the only thing that doesn't change is God and His promise. God promised that He was still going to do what? Restore back to us our kingdom, which is the kingdom of heaven, the reason why He created man. So yeah, thank you. And yes, and that is what sin is. So we're going to move on to the next. Thank you.